back this up a second, okay, Jack? You're not even 100% sure that James Stenbeck is around, and yet you want me to start living my life like the guy's out to get me?
I trust my instincts, Carly. I've been sensing danger around you for weeks, and then I saw him.
You saw him? Where?
Jake and Mella's wedding, after I took out that guy who was after Luke. It was just for a second, in a lightning flash. I saw him.
In a split-second flash of light.
I know how it sounds, but then Hal told me that he cut a deal with the feds. All the charges against him were dropped, Carly. He's free now to go anywhere, do anything.
Jack, there are plenty of other places he could go to stir up trouble.
Look. Just smoked Havana, one of Stenbeck's calling cards. I found it here on the very grounds he used to own.
Okay. Okay, Jack. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that James Stenbeck is back. What on earth would he want with me? Huh? David is the one who threw me into that trunk, remember? Not James.
I realize that. Things have changed.
Like what?
You're involved with Barbara now, and James's son, Paul.
So what?
So maybe Stenbeck doesn't want that. Look, Carly, I'm not saying all this to scare you.
Well, you are scaring me, Jack.
I'm looking for answers so I can protect you. I'm trying to figure this out so you don't have to be scared.
It's not me I'm afraid for. It's you. I hate to say this. I think you're losing it.
Sure don't pull any punches, do you? So you think I'm losing my touch with reality?
I don't think you're crazy, Jack. But I saw you the night of the wedding. The night you say you saw James Stenbeck. And you were exhausted, Jack. You had just been to hell and back with Barbara and Julia. You'd quit your job. For heaven's sake, Jack, you had just killed a man. It's perfectly understandable that you wouldn't be yourself.
So I had, what, hallucinations because of stress?
I don't know. But this sense of danger that you're talking about, this premonition that something horrible is going to happen to me, it's not like you, Jack. And now look at you. You're sneaking around Barbara's garden with a cigar butt in a baggie, Jack. Doesn't that seem a little obsessive to you?
Okay, I know. I can hardly wrap my mind around it myself. But the fact is, Carly, somebody went to all the trouble of taking all these pictures of you and Paul and leaving them here. If not Stenbeck, who?
I know, but it's creepy. But how can you be so sure that it's Stenbeck?
I was working undercover for Stenbeck's operation for years. I know how the man thinks, how he operates.
But why now? Why me?
I told you my theories, Carly. Maybe he's trying to force a confrontation between you and Barbara. Maybe he's trying to expose the fact that you're filling in for Barbara's shoes at BRO. I don't know. Either way, if Stenbeck's involved, it's deadly.
What is it that you're telling me to do, exactly?
Get out of this rat's nest,
No,
ASAP.
there is no rat's nest. Paul and I made a clear agreement, well, as clear as it could be at the time. I intend to honor that, Jack.
And risk your safety and Parker's.
You don't know that. You don't even really know that James Stenbeck is back. But here's what I know. I know I have a job, Jack. A real job and a real paycheck, and I know I need that.
Jobs come and go, Carly.
Not like this one.
Tell Paul that you had second thoughts and you quit.
No. I'm not giving it up, Jack, period. I don't care how many phantoms you see and flashes of lightning or how strong your gut feeling is. I won't do it. It isn't fair. And you know I love you. And what you think of me means the world to me, but just because you have a claim on my heart doesn't mean you get to tell me how to live my life.
I'm past trying to live your life, Carly.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just this whole thing is really creeping me out.
Believe me
you know?
about Stenbeck or don't, but the fact is, somebody called you. Somebody put the bait out there and got you here. And maybe, just maybe, they're trying to start trouble between you and Barbara, sabotage you with BRO.
Come on, Jack. Nobody but you and Paul even knows that I'm working for Wait a minute. I know exactly who did this.